It is the end of the month, so I want to take a sec to share with you guys what my finances look like so that you can get an idea of how much it costs to live the way that I do and how much you could earn if you were trying to make money in the same way that I am. We're going to start with income because that's the most interesting. I imagine you guys will click off by the time we're done with that. Over the course of this month, I made $553 on TikTok. 300 of that came from one sponsorship, 200 of that came from another sponsorship, and I made $53 on the Creator Fund. The Creator Fund pays you based on the number of views. I got $53 from that. So TikTok was $553, and that is the bulk of my income. That is the largest portion. YouTube, I get paid for that, obviously. I did one sponsorship at the beginning of the season for here in Batumi, but because PayPal is stupid, I don't actually have access to that. I got $90, but that's just pending somewhere, so I don't actually count that. But I did make $281 off of the ads from my YouTube channel. So $281 from YouTube is not bad. I do have a Patreon account, but I got $36, so that's the smallest fraction. I'm canceling my Patreon account because it's too much of a hassle to try to manage that. But that means that in total, I made $870 this month. $870 was my income just doing this content creator thing. Now we need to talk about the expenses, though, because that's where things get a little bit more complicated. Just to get to here in Batumi from Tbilisi, it cost me $37. That's for the Bolt, to be able to get here, the food, the train. All of that stuff costs money. People don't think about that, but it does cost money just to be able to move your body from one place to another. $37 there. Then all of the hotels that I stayed at when I first got here, when the challenge ended, over the course of the challenge, I spent $108 on hotels for the 5 nights this month. Then I spent $252 on hostels. Hostels are cheap individually, but if you're literally living in them, you'll spend hundreds of dollars on hostels. So that's $252 there. I spent $121 on my phone plan, my American phone plan that gives me data all over the world. And I spent an additional $11 on my Georgian phone plan, which gives me unlimited data here. So I have 2 phone numbers right now. I spent $100 on my student loans. That's a thing that I have because college is a thing and I'm paying that off. That means that I spent $629 this month. Over the course of the entire month, that means that my profit was $240. The amount that I made minus the amount that I spent, $240. That is why this cargo ship is so terrifying for me, because if I miss that, my profit margin is just gone. I'm basically breaking even. Yeah, $240, that's my profit for this month. Videos like the one that you just watched are actually really not good for my channel because the only people that would be interested in my financial situation are like the hardcore fans, and that means anybody else that clicks on these videos, they would click off almost immediately, and then that would hurt my retention. So posting these videos on the main channel would actually hurt my channel. It would hurt the YouTube algorithm. I'm going to be posting these as like a members exclusive thing, so only like the hardcore fans can actually see these, but I'm posting these once a month so you guys can keep an updated tally of how much I'm spending and how much I'm making while I try to go at all of these places.